Guys, how you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy Simon down here at Burford Golf Club. And firstly, new camera for Christmas. So none of this anymore with the old iPhone. Nice HD, real personal. Don't know if you want it, you're getting it. 2019, new clubs. Who would have thought it? All the manufacturers have brought out new gear just after they released it last year. Shock, horror. And if you're not spending 1,500 to 2 grand of your hard-earned cash this year, well, quite frankly, just give up the game. Why are you even bothering? You're going to get laughed at. You're not going to be able to play anywhere as well as you did in 2018. And that is exactly what we're going to be talking about in this video. ST180s to be replaced by 190, G400s to be replaced by G410, Rogue not getting replaced, Rogue not getting replaced, but new Epic Flash to come out. M5s and M6s. I imagine we'll get another wedge. So that's basically what everything's converting into next year from all the manufacturers upgrading their equipment. And it's interesting because I see obviously videos, 2019 club reviews coming out of people just talking about what's in the equipment. I see that's getting a lot of views, so like any good YouTuber, you copy it and make your own. So that is exactly what we're doing today. We're going to be talking about it, but I don't really want to talk about the new clubs in as such, but what it obviously does, and it comes out every year, and I read your guys' comments, not on my videos, but on everyone else's videos, and I feel like I need to answer it as a club fitter myself, as a golf coach, and as well as showing you my favourite part of this shop as well, which I think you guys would enjoy, and basically what new clubs mean and whether or not you should buy them. If you haven't already figured out, obviously the title isn't exactly what I'm condoning in this, because you don't need to spend a lot of money every year to play golf. Anyway guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Simon. Please hit that like button and subscribe, and yeah, let's get into it. Boom. Gotta love a swivel chair. Right, coffee, we're in. Free coffees at More Golf is definitely the reason that I took this job. Right, clubs, manufacturers, Taylormade, Callaway, Epic Flash, M5, M6, new everything. Now, I do see a lot, and I don't see why people are now surprised when it comes down to a manufacturer bringing out new clubs each year. Because BMW, Mercedes, they bring out a new line in their car every year. You're going to see a new iPhone every year, and you're rarely ever going to see any difference between what was out last year and what is out next year. And this is what I'd say the best way I can describe this is that a new M5 or M6 is not going to be any better than the old M4 or M3 by much. Negligible, to the point actually a lesson's going to be better off than anything else if you're struggling with something in your game. That being said, if you have a 2002 BMW and you put it up against a 2018 BMW where the price was exactly the same in terms of the model and everything else, you're going to see something different. You might see a few more bells and whistles, you might get off the line a bit quicker, it might even be a bit more efficient and save you money in terms of diesel or petrol. That's exactly what I say with golf. If you've got something with a hickory shaft in it, you need to probably change your clubs, not necessarily for something brand new, but something that might be 4 years old or 5 years old, because there is a change. And all I'm saying is that it's great from the new stuff because you can get custom fit by someone like myself or anyone else out there, and if you've got the money and you like shiny things, then that is fantastic. But Simon, does it actually improve your game? It will improve your game in parts, having a well-fitted set of golf clubs. Bearing in mind you can get fitted on any price point. Ben Ross, I'd say, even though we don't do it here, great manufacturer in terms of shafts, heads, making sure they're right for you, is a great option if you don't want to spend a lot of money. And I completely sympathise. I'm in a very fortunate place where I get to try and test everything. Hopefully as this YouTube channel grows, I might have even more opportunities, which would be amazing. However, I don't take for granted it's a lot of money to play this game, and prices of golf clubs are obviously going up quite a lot. So Simon, as a golf pro or working for Duncan in his shop, you must make thousands on new golf clubs. Well, this is the sad truth, is that I'm better off selling you 30 bowls of water than I am selling you one of those, or one of those, or one of those, especially after 4 months of the club coming out because all the prices drop. The other thing you don't realise as well is that as like a pro shop or any small independent seller, you have to buy a pre-book of the club before even looking at it. So we have to, you don't even, at least you get to see it and review the thing, and then go, actually I'm going to spend 400 quid on a driver. We have to buy them in and not even know what they are. Which I think is just incredible how the market's gone, and how we're in the situation that we are, is that if we're not well stocked or we don't have the current gear, then people wouldn't necessarily associate us as a good club fitter. So when it comes down to that, that is obviously really important. Now obviously I'm going on a massive tangent. I haven't actually drunk any of my coffee. Okay, 2019 drivers. We've got a lot coming out. Is it going to be worth talking about? Probably not. Anyway, so you've got the Callaway Epic Flash that will be coming out. You've got the Ping G410 that's coming out, M5, M6. TS2, TS3 is already out, but the new R's probably be out, but we're only talking about drivers. SC190, and yeah, Callaway Epic was the best driver I think that's ever been come out in the market for a low handicapper. I don't think anyone's got anywhere near it. I think Jailbreak absolutely destroyed the market, and to be honest, you could probably get that, now it's 2 years old, for about 200 quid in pretty good condition. And yeah, the only problem with that is there's limited stock, so getting fitted for second-hand Epic is going to be difficult, so you almost have to play a bit more pot luck, as it's not as easy just choosing a shaft and a loft. But that's the gamble you play when you don't get custom fitted, but you potentially saving yourself 250 quid on a new one. That being said, Ping G410 coming out, that's going to have a tracker, and this is all rumours or leaked. It's going to have adjustable weight at the back, which again is really interesting, seeing as the G400 was so forgiving. Such a good driver for senior golfers or people with a slower swing speed, or maybe a beginner golfer. Because it's high launching, and it just got the ball up in the air for that slower swing speed. As soon as you start messing about with weights and everything, head has to be smaller so it can conform. So it'd be interesting to see how that one does compared to everything else. M5, M6, obviously I've seen the pictures. It's going to have face weights implanted into the face. What they do, I can't wait for Taylormade to obviously give us a spill on. Again, Taylormade's best driver for me, M2 2017. It's still currently out there at the moment. It didn't sound great, to be perfectly honest, but John Rahm still uses it. Even later than that, the M2 2016 model, I had that in the bag. Again, I love that driver. Haven't necessarily got on with the M3 and M4 this year with the twist face. I don't think the market's necessarily said that's been great either. Great for tour pros if you are working on those fine lines, but for your average golfer that slices at 150 yards off the tee, I don't think that really matters, to be perfectly honest, and I think that showed in sales. ST190 with Mizuno, all black. Thank you. I mean, Mizuno, I know the colours are blue on your clubs, but black just looks good. There's no question. It's traditional. Everyone particularly likes black. I think the ST190 is going to do really well. So it'd be nice to test that and see how that does this year. But yeah, I'm quite excited to give that a hit. F9's coming out with Cobra. It's a Marmite. It looks great. It doesn't look great. It looks like a bumblebee. I personally don't like the look of it, but again, it'd be nice to test. And the good thing with Cobra, I'd like to know what the price is. The F8 was so good because it was that lower price point. It's not 450. It was like 350, again, which is a lot of money, but at the same time, 100 quid difference is a lot, and there wasn't much change between that and whatever else out in the market. Again, I mentioned Ben Ross. We don't do Ben Ross here, but I know previously from my old club fitters, again, great brand for the value of what you're actually getting. So instead of getting a set of irons from a particular manufacturer, you potentially get a full bag of Ben Ross clubs, and you're getting great shafts and great heads. So really summing up 2019, there's going to be a lot of stuff out, just like there is every other year. Yes, you're going to see it on this channel, mainly because I'm a bit of a golf perv, and I've got all of this stuff to play with, and I'm doing long drive next year, and the simulator's coming. But I would take that as a pinch of salt. Now I'm going to show you the best part of this pro shop. Boom, guys. This is where it's at. Second-hand golf clubs. Fraction of the price. Comment below if you see anything that's already in your bag. Again, like Ping G series. Great make in terms of what you get for your money. Again, jet speed, high launch. If you're a senior golfer, you could probably pick one of these up for about 70 quid. Something like that. Medium flex shaft, high launching. You're welcome. For the purists, we're talking a bit of Cobra Pro Fly. See if I can focus on them. Absolute butter knife. And again, you're getting a quality golf club for about £200, which is awesome. For a set of irons, you're getting all the irons in there. Very good. So you don't have to spend a fortune to get decent clubs. The only problem is finding one that's available out there. It's something that you get on, but you don't have the convenience of getting club fitted for it as such. But if you know what you're after, then there are bargains to be had. Right guys, there you have it. 2019 drivers covered. I think there's a few that I probably didn't mention, but I think you got the gist of where this was going. It'll be exciting to see what they do. You don't have to go and spend a fortune to be good at this game. If you can afford it and you like the look of them, by all means, go and get club fitted for them. Don't buy it offline, whatever you do. At least go and get club fitted. Club fits are basically free nowadays. Go to your local pro shop, they'll sort you out. And yeah. Guys, thank you ever so much for watching this video. As always, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.